Good morning, my lovers. We're back out on the fields. I'm with Roger today, and he's only on the board already. Look at that. Just try and keep you out the wind a bit. A lovely Georgian buckle of some sort. I'm going to have to read up on all these types of buckles because you know, all different sizes. That's a lovely one. On to the next. Oh, I reckon I got some silver. I'm right on that spot where we saw the roundhouses footprint on the platform program. So I'm hoping for an Anglo-Saxon silver coin. Right there. See anything? No? Lovely. I'm gonna have to remember to put some knee pads on soon because the grass is starting to get a bit wet now. Winter's creeping on. It's over this side. Right there. Still in there. Oh, I touched something. Did I touch something? I touched a rock. Right there. What's that? That's silver. I got silver. Ooh! I told you. Silver! Woohoo! Ah, right. It looks milled though. I'm not sure this is going to be... Oh, is that Queen Victoria on there? Let's give it a light rub. No, it's not. It's William. I think it's a William shilling.
William shilling.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's mint. He is mint. Look at that.
You don't want to find it in the bottom of your beard.
Right, well,
you'd end up on a boat.
I'll get some water and we'll clean this up together. Right, just next to a tractor. There's a bit of a puddle here. I'll give it a bit of a light rubbing. Water. Right. Oh yeah, we might get a date off it. It'll be something like 1697. Right. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Let's just get my glasses off so I can see. Right, now where's the date? Ah, the date's worn off, look, typical. The legend's all perfect in... Sorry for the noisy farmer. So it's going to be something like 1697. You can see the 16. But the rest of it's pretty good nick. But look at that. Epic coin. Epic. William III, 1697. Or thereabouts. Right, that was the only second hole. I'm off and running. And I've got the best find of the day so far. Woohoo! Right, yeah, it's 1697. You can just see the 7 on the top of the coin there. See it? 7. So yeah, 1697. Wow. What a coin.
Oh.
Is it a pot mend?
Yes. Look.
Yeah, look. Pot men, look, right on the spot where I saw earthworks. Lovely jubbly. On to the next. Oh, Roger's found a knife. Look at that. Yeah. Well, the tang looks interesting. I think it's probably a butter knife. But it's quite old. Still sharp, you know, you could take that home and spread some butter on your toast with a bit of wild wool, clean it up.
Yeah.
It's a bit low. It's probably a pesky button. Probably a pesky button. Oh, I've moved it. I've not moved it. It's right there. Might have to get the spade on it. Oh, oh, I can see greenness. Well, it's not a button. It is a piece of interesting cack because it's got a couple of holes punched through it. Right, I'll give this a rub on the magic trousers, and if there's anything on it I'll get back to you, but if there ain't anything on it then I won't. Oh, Roger's onto an ancient relic, we hope. Is that a bit of pot?
Maybe a bit of pot.
That's a rock. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, what will be revealed? There.
Oh, it's that.
Oh, that's interesting. A bit of a buckle, I think.
Funny shape. That is a funny shape. What is that? Oh, get out of the wind. Put your back to the wind. There we go. Right, it is a thing. It's broke off there, look. Feels like lead. I'm not sure. Right, if you know, post below. Oh, I got a signal down this ear hole. Oh, 12:30. Sounds like a tubus muus. That's what it sounds like, but you've got to dig them. You've got to dig them. Right, hopefully it's not a tubus muus. What's that there? Oh, is that a bit of pot? It might be. It's a bit thick though. Right. Right in the centre of the hole. It might not be a tubus muus, even though it sounds just like one and looks just like one on the old screeny. Screeny? Oh, right, hopefully. Nope. A bit deep for a tubus muus. A bit deep. Yeah, definitely too deep for a tubus muus. Let's dig down this side a bit. We don't want to get near it, do we? Right. Let's just take this topsoil off. The overburden. Right. Where's my pointer gone? Oh, excuse me, Mr. Worm. Ah! Ooh. Could that be an annular buckle? Or brooch? It could be some sort of a bridal thing. or it could be a button ring. They do have button rings. They would have sort of wrapped it around like, and would have a cloth attachment for the loop. It's got rather a nice patina. I'd say it was older. I'd say this was older because the patina is very tactile, if that's the right word, or even if it's in the dictionary, tactile. Yes, that looks old. What do you think? On to the next. Oh, this was an iffy signal. I thought it was going to be a bit of cack, but it looks coinish. Oh, that could be a Bristol farthing. It's about the right shape. Is it? Is it going to be a Bristol farthing? Right, I'm going to let this dry out a bit, and then I'm going to get back to you. So I don't want to rub it too much when it's wet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Bristol farthing. You see that just there, there's a B, look, see the B? So it would have been C, or was it G? B. And just here below, there would be a date saying 1652. Or maybe 62. This side's much worse. Oh, I've left my pesky pinpointer on again. Right. Lovely jubbly. I'm having a pretty good day. On to the next. That's where I just had the Bristol farthing, and I got another signal right next to it. So hopefully this is going to be a hammered coin. Right in the middle. Good pinpointing. Oh, we'll get there eventually. Oh, what's that there? Oh, that looks epic. That looks epic. Oh, what's that? That looks really nice. But it almost looks Saxon. I doubt it. I doubt it's Saxon, but it looks really nice. Right, whatever that is. See, it's got sort of one's broken off there. Oh, is that snakes or something? Is it zoomorphic? Right, I'm going to give this a bit of a clean up and get back to you. But it looks epic. Right, I've just shown it to Roger, and he says it looks Celtic. So this could be Anglo-Saxon. This could be over 1,000 years old. I don't know if there's a heads there or what, but it's got a very Celtic look. It's been pierced, look, it's been hand filed out. That could be an amazing relic just there. Lovely jubbly, I'm having an epic day. Roger, on the other hand, is having a terrible day. So I've invited him to dig around me because I've just found two incredible relics. On to the next. Right there. Let's go wider. Let's go a bit wide of it. Let's push it in manually. That loosened it. Oh, what's that? Is it a pesky button? It is. I can feel the shank. Oh, I thought I had another epic relic, and it's a pesky tomback button. On to the next. Oh, I got a lovely signal here. Sounds coinish. Not much on the screen. Oh, it's definitely giving me a coinish signal. Oh, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Let's just check. Ah! What's that? Is it a coin or a pesky button? It's a coin. I'm on fire today. I'm on fire. Oh, might see. Oh, I can see the date. 1773. Right, let that dry out and get back to you. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. I'm on fire today. I'm on fire. King George III. And look at the date. It is so crisp. Look at that. Wow. I'm on fire. Woohoo! Right, that's where I just had that, I think it's a farthing. 1773 farthing. And I got a signal right next to it. It's a bit iffy. It's right there. I've got it out. I thought it sounded deeper. It's in there somewhere. Where's it to? I think I found it. And it's given me 12.35. Hopefully it's gold. Gold would be very nice. It's in here. There it is. What is that? It's tiny. It is minute. It's a coin, I think. It's a coin. What is it? It's minute. I don't believe it. It's actually a coin. I've put it on macro so that you can see it better than me. See the bottom of the neck there, look. What is that? Looks like Victoria. My God, I've never found such a small... I have found a silver coin once, a 1.5 pence silver coin, and it was that small. But look at that. It's almost a minim. But it's not. I think you can see the milled edge. God, the power of this CTX is unreal. That's a 17-inch coil, look, and that's what it found. Can't see much on that side. But wow! Look at that! Need a microscope to see that. I'm on fire! I think I got the record of the smallest coin of the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you won't see you. I bet you wouldn't have seen a coin this small before. I think it's a 1.5 pence.
Let's have a look. Oh my goodness me.
You can just see the bottom of the neck and some lettering around the edge. Not much on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I have actually dug up something like this, that size, hammered silver. Believe it or not. Wow. That is small, isn't it? Look at that.
It's minute. Yeah, I've got a silver one at home. It's 1.5 pence in silver. I think this is a Victorian 1.5 pence.
Pretty good.
That's what I think it is.
On to the next.
On to the next. Oh, Roger's found a ring.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like what
Something to do with plumbing.
Something to do with plumbing. That's it. I think something to do with plumbing. And there's the rest of his cack.
That's an interesting piece of...
Yeah, pewter or something. Yeah, looks pewterish, quite heavy.
And a ye old button.
And a ye old button. Well.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Ah, it just started to piddle down, my lovers. Yes. So I'm afraid we're going to pack in for the day, because we did get here quite early, because we knew it was going to rain in the afternoon and come in quite heavy. We've had a lot of rain, so we'll probably pack up now and head off to the pub for a few jars. I'm underneath a tractor. This is a tractor's trailer and I'm underneath it. Ah, yeah, it's peeing down out there. So, cheers!
Blows the wind on my true love and gently drops the rain.